No matter how hard you try to recreate some of your favorite NBA players, due to the severe limitations 2K20 has set forth, it becomes nearly impossible. And before you know it, you strayed so far from the path, they're not even the same player you initially tried to make. Unless you could. So with that, here's our top builds that are needed desperately in NBA 2K21. Alright, let's get it. First off is the Magic Johnson build. In 2K20, the problem with trying to create Magic Johnson is if you try and make him a point guard, the tallest you can get him is 6'6", which doesn't work. We're trying to make Magic Johnson here, not Dante Exum. Now, an obvious maximized Magic at the point would be a pure playmaker, but that greatly undermines his post-up ability and versatility on defense. Not saying he was Gary Payton or nothing, but from all I've read and watched, he could guard all 5 positions at a not get bench level. So the interior defense is the problem, which is a bigger issue because you can only make him 6'6". Having a taller point guard, I feel, wouldn't be nearly as bad as like 7'5", 7'6" centers, if the necessary concessions were made. And he also led the league in steals 2 out of his first 3 years, which makes ripping dudes tough as well. Although interceptor and pickpocket badge will help with that to a certain degree. Now, if you actually try to recreate his actual height and not be so slow that you can't even run a proper fast break, it will be at small forward, where his finishing becomes garbage, his ball handling tanks, and defense goes from bad to worse. 2K has no true parameters to get anything close to Magic Johnson in real life. The Magic Johnson build is a problem in 2K because of the limiting of the height of your point guard and not allowing you to use the height you do have to get into more big man type adventures. Next is the Kevin Durant build. Now, small forwards as a whole need to receive a huge buff next year to get anything going. Not everybody wants to be a rebounder, wing, or slasher. And as of right now, trying to create a Kevin Durant build who is listed as a two-way scoring machine is next to impossible. The shooting finishing pie chart so you can get Hall of Fame shooting badges gives you a decent finishing and shooting, but okay playmaking and struggle defense with a max 7 defensive badges. And to actually get his defense somewhat nice, the shooting defense pie chart sacrifices your ball handling with a max 10 badges. And finishing that gets you 11. There's no pie chart that gives you a balanced spread to emulate a player of Durant's skill set, especially when small forwards only go up to 6'9". And if you match Durant's height at power forward, these ratings are even worse. Being able to display a small forward who has ball handling with defense and shooting ability is not existent, let alone at Durant's level. Even somebody like Paul George, who you will have to make as shooting guard, you're going to tank his shooting and get only 7 badges on a finishing and defense chart. Or slide the shooting defense and crap his finishing and get 78 driving dunk. That gets worse the taller you make him. And PG is 6'8", so good luck. And it's impossible to, like Durant, get somebody who can ball handle, shoot, and can also do a lot of other things being that tall. And lastly, a Ben Simmons Giannis build. Now, they're both two-way slashing playmakers in the game, and obviously the most popular play chart to get that is the defense playmaking power. But if you attempt to create a power forward, the best pie charts with great finishing ability is finishing defense with 61 ball handle, and a pure who gets 64. And to get them to a Ben Simmons or Giannis height, you lose 1,000 points on your driving layup, driving dunk, and ball handling. Another issue is the highest ball handling at power forward is 72. To get anything decent to attempt dribbles with as often as you want to with a Ben or Giannis build. And it's a pure playmaker at default height, which has trash finishing and defensive stats. The options become finishing defense and not dribble and get 79 speed, or defense playmaking and still not dribble but become a bit faster, or a pure finisher and then you're a poor man Zion basically. The inability to create a Ben or Giannis archetype highlights how bigs do not have the ability to be able to finish, play defense, and dribble a lot. I'm not even asking them to shoot. Trying to create a two-way slashing playmaker shouldn't be as nerfed as it is at the 4, considering there are and have been NBA players like that. Nerf the shooting to non-existent or keep their speed within limits on these archetypes fine, but these skills should all be present at the power forward position. Sorry people, hope you enjoyed the video and let me know in the comments down below what's an NBA player archetype that you would like to create in NBA 2K21. And stay tuned here at Sports Gamers Online for more NBA 2K content, so make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't. And once you're with us, hit that bell icon at the bottom so you don't miss anything we put out. Alright people, I'm Chris from Sports Gamers Online. Thank you all for watching and be good y'all.